And the wait for Star Wars Old Republic to return is officially over, but the conversation is just getting started here at Parking Lot Takes. That's Brandon, I'm Christian. What an electric intro from me, given that I am tired.
Wow, it is late at night.
We're chilling. All right, yeah.
It is quite late at night.
Yeah. There's a reason it's late, okay? Don't ask, but we'll tell you. It's in the Discord.
It's in the Discord if you want to see it.
It is in the Discord. We have a Discord.
Ooh,
you should join
this.
it because we're
thing.
annoying, and if you want to be annoying with us, do that. We're watching through Harry Potter right now on the Discord. Just finished Half-Blood Prince.
Harry Potter.
Yes, and we're starting Deathly Hallows, and then we're finishing out. I guess we're finishing out Harry Potter here soon. So we need to.
Christmas is approaching. Fast.
We need to watch something new. What do you think of Half-Blood Prince? We just watched it.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's great.
I kind of stayed quiet because people were...
dogging on it?
Yeah. I kind of think it's a little aggressive. I don't really think it's that bad.
I don't think there's anything in that movie that's worth being aggressive about.
I forget hang on. There was a genuine complaint. Yeah, like the Ginny Harry stuff isn't great and like it kind of comes out of nowhere. But at the same time, I still think it's fun.
I think it's at the very worst fine. I don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth like...
I think it has some like great little twist moments like when their classmate gets bewitched by the necklace. I think all of the Draco stuff in that movie is very, very good. The freaking the Death Eaters attacking the Burrow, the Weasley's house is awesome.
Oh, it's awesome.
Ron taking the love potion and actually drinking the poison brandy is really cool.
Yeah.
I think all that's really fun, and then the liquid luck, and I like all of it. So I have a fun time with it. So I mean, I understand people not liking it, but I still think it's pretty fun.
When they were saying like don't like it, do they think that's not a good Harry Potter movie, or is it just I just have these issues?
Some people gave it like a 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10.
Wow,
Nice
5.
I don't think there's a bad Harry Potter movie. I don't think so either. None of them are bad, and I think Half-Blood Prince might be the slowest.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably agree with that. What do people say the worst is? Chamber of Secrets?
A lot of people said at one point Chamber and Sorcerer. I don't think there's a bad one. I would put Goblet at the bottom, but the only reason that is because that was everybody's favorite movie. That was like the most popular Harry Potter movie, so it's the one I saw the most. So I just don't really. It's the one I'm least interested in, I guess. Yeah. And here's my take: Harry Potter: Goblet of Fire. Reasons why it should be at the bottom of the reason why it's at the bottom of my list is that it is the least Hogwarts feeling movie while they're at Hogwarts.
Yeah.
And it just, they go to class one time.
It's true.
And it's to do the curses, the forbidden curses.
Goblet of Fire, like, it's kind of like a young adult tournament arc in an anime. You know what I mean? Like, it's not as Hogwarts DNA as we're used to. It kind of just feels like a tournament arc. And it's fine. It's great. Fun. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's the lowest on my list, but like, it is the least like, it is the least Hogwarts, I guess, because you don't spend hardly any time there. It's all
at Hogwarts, but
you're not in the classrooms.
It's
you're not
the Triwizard Tournament,
and
it's solving the riddles of the Triwizard Tournament is the plot.
Yeah.
So it's just they go to class once. Because I that point specifically because someone kind of posed this, well, why do you like Deathly Hallows so much? And my thought and my kind of was like, oh, that's a good point. But they're not at Hogwarts in that movie.
We've progressed beyond.
They're not at Hogwarts in the movie.
The story takes it that way.
There's a bigger issue to be at Hogwarts and not feel like Hogwarts.
Yes, yeah.
But it's still very fun, and the ball is so fun, and the challenges are fun, except for the lake challenge. I think that is so boring.
Yeah.
The other two are way more fun. Well, the first one's the best one with the dragon, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's great. I love that
The first one is so sick. Mm-hmm. Accio Firebolt, baby.
That's what I should have cast in my D&D session.
Yeah. You see people are adding you every time Harry Potter casts a spell.
Yes. That's
and you just don't respond.
That's really funny. The first time I did. Well, the first one I did by popping in, but
is that,
like last night.
Is that Audrey in the Discord?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So we'll just be adding the both of you from now on. Got it.
So it's funny because I told her, I was like, if you join as just your name and people clock you, they probably will start adding you, like just saying heinous things about me. So far, she's flown right under the radar.
Well, you just put everybody on. So
great.
Congrats.
Awesome. As soon as everybody watches this episode, all thousands of her.
What do you think of Order of the Phoenix?
I like Order of the Phoenix.
I like them all. I think Order of the Phoenix is so good.
I just like...
it's such a slow burn. And it's got the best freaking fight in Harry Potter.
Yeah,
it's got the best fight in Harry Potter at the very end.
The end with Voldemort?
Dumbledore Voldemort fight at the end of Order of the Phoenix is the best fight in Harry Potter, hands down. Yeah. A lot of people brought up sound design. The sound design is fantastic.
Oh, it's great.
I think the fact that it's one middle-aged guy and one very old guy, and the physicality they bring is so electric and fun, and it feels intense. It doesn't feel like Revenge of the Sith with Sam Jackson or Mace Windu and Darth Sidious. Like it doesn't feel clunky like that. It actually feels like two wizards balanced fighting. Yeah. And there's so many freaking sick things. There's like Voldemort and they cross wands, and Voldemort's like, hang on, I got visible reference here.
Whoa.
He's like, they're like
that's
connected.
Really big.
Yeah, I know.
He must be massive.
This is Dumbledore's, but like Harry, crazy moves here. Friggin' Dumbledore, Harry, right? Dumbledore does one of those. So he brings his wand around, casts Harry to the side, out of the way, and then freaking cast boom, and they connect. And then Voldemort, Harry's up against the wall. Voldemort is going cross beams, going shooting, trying to shoot lightning at Harry. Like it's so sick. All of it is so sick and done good. So well. Golly, I love it. It's so freaking fun.
It's great. I don't think I could say, like, if somebody was like, how do you feel about any of the Harry Potter movies? Like, I don't think any of them I'm like, I don't really care for that one. There's always something about the specific movie that, like, stands out that I really like.
Yeah, there's something in each movie to like.
Okay, just because I have heard people talk about Chamber of Secrets a lot, do you like the Tom Riddle stuff?
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's great. All of the book
movie.
And everything. It's like, I feel like people harp on that one, and obviously the first one a little bit too. But I don't know. I love all the Chamber of Secrets stuff. Oh, I mean, obviously Moaning Myrtle's the one where people are kind of like, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, but it's got a good twist that she died from the basilisk.
Yes, exactly. Like, I get maybe if you're like, she's annoying, I get it.
I think her coming up in Goblet's annoying.
That's
because
fair.
Because she's flirting with a friggin' yeah.
Yes. But like it plays into the story, like she's there for a purpose. Yeah, she's not there just to be annoying.
She's not. Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
It's like I don't understand the point of like if you just think she's annoying, that's fine. But she doesn't hurt the movie.
She's the creation of the first Horcrux. She's like essential to the whole plot of the movie.
So I don't understand why like that's the thing that people get held up on. But I don't know. I just like them.
Yeah, crazy point. Yeah, Moaning Myrtle's the first life Voldemort took to create his first Horcrux.
Oh, crazy.
And then the second two
really
are
important.
Mom and Dad.
Yeah, that's right.
Random facts. Whatever reason we were watching. Oh, I started the audiobook.
Yeah.
There's the full cast.
You guys talking about that
audiobook.
That's crazy.
That's got the cast for the HBO show reading. A lot of the cast. So the main trio, Harry, Ron, Hermione, all of those actors are voice acting the characters in the books.
That's cool.
I think Malfoy is as well.
Yeah.
So it's just a good one. Oh my gosh. Friggin' the girl for Hermione is just perfect.
Perfect. That's
perfect.
Cool.
It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Weirdly, the kid playing Harry sounds like Daniel Radcliffe to me.
Really?
Yeah, but it might be my dumb American ears hearing just a young British voice and being like, it's Harry. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it does sound like Harry. It does get into like, this is so interesting because some of these lines will be in the show.
Yeah.
And some of this dialogue will be in the show. So it's almost like, I wonder if they're going to deliver it like that. Or they delivered that a lot like the movie. I wonder if they're going to change it.
Change it up at all.
So that there's a lot of interesting stuff there. I was curious if Voldemort went to school with Harry and Harry's parents, and he didn't. He graduated almost like 30 years before them. And I thought, what was Voldemort doing in between the time of graduating and starting the Wizarding World? So what happened when Tom Riddle graduated and then he became Lord Voldemort? What happened? So in those 30 years, in Chamber of Secrets, when Harry goes, there's the flute power and goes to the wrong shop. Voldemort was the the curator for that shop for like 30 years.
Oh, wow.
Tom Riddle was before he was Voldemort.
Yeah. That's interesting.
And then he just disappeared. And then came back as Lord Voldemort. Pretty interesting.
That is interesting. Now, is there any...
Have they
dove into that story at all, like in that time period?
Not really, but it makes sense just given what the Horcruxes end up being, which are these some of these artifacts. I mean, they all kind of end up being somewhat important, but I like the fact that they're all like kind of artifacts adjacent.
Yes, yeah.
So that makes sense. Like he was the curator, so he would seek these. My headcanon, Voldemort was the curator for that shop, so he would seek out these artifacts to then create them as Horcruxes.
Yes,
so I think that's pretty neat. That was a good, well-rounded idea.
Yes,
that came from
that is interesting.
J.K. Rowling there.
I wonder if they're gonna try to do a prequel about stuff like that.
I have a verses for you.
Okay,
who's better? Just in general. Gandalf. Who's better, Gandalf or Dumbledore?
Gandalf.
Thank you. This shouldn't even be.
I don't think it's a question.
It's not even a question, right?
I don't think that's a question.
Dumbledore's great.
I love Dumbledore.
Dumbledore's awesome.
He is fantastic.
He's kind of a terrible judge of character.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he accidentally brought up Lord Voldemort, all right? He can't freaking hire a Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher to save his life.
Yeah.
He accidentally hired Voldemort as the Defense of Dark Arts teacher, okay?
True, yes.
Hired a werewolf, but we love Lupin.
Lupin.
We love Lupin.
True.
Barty Crouch, an imposter, as Mad-Eye Moody.
Yeah.
And then Umbridge is not his fault.
No, but...
No. And then Snape from there on.
Yeah.
But he fell to temptation. That's why he got cursed.
Yeah.
By the Resurrection Stone. And I mean, in the book,
Deeply
Dumbledore
flawed.
sucks extra hard because he's like, oh, the Dursleys will take good care of him and bring him up in such a nice way. He literally says they will explain all of this to him. He sucks. He's a terrible judge of character. Dumbledore is a horrible judge of character throughout the whole show or throughout the whole series.
That's so funny.
He misjudges the Dursley. He misjudges Tom Riddle. He misjudges every freaking Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher except Lupin and Snape.
Yes. Damn.
But we love Dumbledore.
Dumbledore's great, but Gandalf got it right the first time. So,
does Dumbledore think with his No. Maybe that's why he hired.
Where is that going?
He hired the imposter. I can't remember his name.
Oh my gosh.
Because he's so famous.
He's so famous. What a crazy place to take that. But I don't know.
No, Gandalf is so solid.
Gandalf is solid. Gandalf's powerful. He is a good judge of character across all of those movies. I mean, he wins with the original. I mean, Hobbit.
I mean, hang on. Gandalf just letting
Thor and Oakenshield. I mean, he's got it down.
Yeah.
As far as protagonist actually fulfilling, he's got it.
I mean, the best feat is absolutely just trusting Frodo all the way through.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, Gandalf clears.
Yeah.
Gandalf clears. He's got so much aura. Ian McKellen. I won't say that, but
what?
Yeah. Ian McKellen, they're very different performances. Obviously, it's just old, tall, white guys with long hair and beards, but Ian McKellen's performance just is more commanding than Dumbledore. Now I know it's kind of meant to be that way, so I don't know if it's fair to pit them against each other, but Gandalf has so much more aura when it comes to just presence and feeling powerful and feeling cool, whereas Dumbledore he feels powerful at times, but it's just kind of there in some ways. He's important to the story and what it means for Harry and the development of Harry and things like that. So it's more of that teacher, more of that mentor, whereas Gandalf is kind of more of the powerful wizard, sends them on their way, and then shows up right at the freaking right moment and just is just so like just bad. You know what I mean? Like just so freaking sick. Well, Dumbledore doesn't have a moment like that. I'm thinking about it
now. Like Gandalf is so good that in the movies they made Dumbledore more like Gandalf than they did in the books.
Yes, yeah.
Like Harry, did you put your name on the Goblet of Fire? That's such a Gandalf thing. That is such a Gandalf thing to do.
Yeah. The delivery and everything.
Yeah, everything. Yeah. Like, I mean, come on, fool of a tool. Throw yourself in the hole. Rid us all of your stupidity.
Yes, yeah.
That's total. I mean,
that feels
a little late for trimming the hedge, are we, Samwise? I mean, all of that.
Yes. Like, it's so good. Lord of the Rings is coming back to theaters.
I'm excited for that.
Woo, I know. Lord of the Ring.
People should fly out to watch it with me.
Yes. Oh, that'd be sick. Is it only Regal, though?
Don't break my heart. We have a Regal like an hour from us, so we could go to that.
Where in Destin?
Yeah.
I thought I saw something about it's coming back to Regal. Because I think, isn't Fathom
But they're
Regal?
the extended.
That is cool. I would love to see that, though.
How do you...
Oh, it's Mary Esther.
Yeah, how do you... Is it just 3 different showings for 3 different movies?
They did that with Spider-Man this year at AMC. It was 3 days, three movies. Like over the weekend, It was 1, 2, and 3. So my thought is it would probably be that.
And then are they extended too?
I think so.
I want to make it an event.
Can you imagine seeing all 3 over a weekend? That'd be crazy. The only thing is it's far away.
I usually watch all 3 in a day, so it's not.
Well, you could go stay. Mary Esther's not that far.
That's true.
And you could just knock
It'll be
out.
empty too.
Yeah. So that'd be sick.
Interesting.
That's a cool thing to come back to.
I want to talk about something real quick before we go on to other things. Thank you, Duct Tapes, for making a fire shirt that I am in love with. Thank you so much. And artware.
Really did cook.
Artware is killing it. But yeah, I'm slightly annoyed because I really wanted to be the guy that do Batman Beyond, but it makes me just as happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
That someone else loves it and had the idea.
Yeah.
So it's such a freaking sweet shirt. So I'm
it
excited
is really sick.
It's so dick.
The back is cool too. You just said dick.
It's so dick, dude.
It's so dick.
So sick.
Are we gonna make that a thing now?
No.
Dude, this shirt is so dick.
This shirt is the dick, dude.
This shirt is the absolute dick.
Dude, this shirt is the dicks. Multiple.
Bro, that shirt you're wearing right there? Bro, the dicks.
Shirt right there, that shirt right there, that's a John Bailey dicks right there, dude.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. All right, let's make it happen. No, wait, let's not do that for the sake of our families. That'll be our next shirt. Are you looking
at John Bailey's member? I think I might. I'd be curious.
You mean like he stands like you're on set for like a movie and he's doing like a nude scene?
Yeah.
Like, are you peeping it or are you keeping eye contact? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I'm peeping it. Yeah, I would be curious too.
What if it was small though? Wouldn't that be disappointing?
I would be so proud of him. I'd be so proud of that guy.
If it was small? Just for looking that good and having such a...
I bet the motion of the ocean on that guy is insane.
Motion on the ocean. That's crazy. It would be hard not to look.
I agree.
Because it's just
have you seen people casting him for Batman?
Yes. It's because he did that.
Actors and Actors, which I watched, which was fantastic.
I really like the variety stuff they do.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the like the Actors Roundtable?
Yeah.
Or Directors? Those are really fun. I think that's really fun. But yeah, the Actors and Actors is cool. I haven't watched that one yet, but I was like, oh, that is interesting.
I don't think it's terrible.
I don't think it's terrible either. I don't know if I want to see it. That's a good point. Especially because David Corn Sweat's what, 6'2"?
6'4".
Jeez. And Jonathan Bailey's like 5'10"? 5'10"? Yeah.
So like initially,
you'd really feel
when
that.
you hear the heights, I'm like, oh, that's not that bad. They can accommodate that. Guys, it's
you and me.
I saw them. Yeah, it's not.
Because you're what, 5'10"? 6 foot?
Yeah, I'm 6 foot, yeah.
I'm 6'4", so
yeah, it's almost us, yeah.
You could like... They are close enough that like I think you could lift it a little bit and you wouldn't feel it too much.
Sure,
I think you need them.
There's some interviews of them standing together. Well, it doesn't matter. You don't want to do the press tour with Batman and Superman, and Batman is looking up at Superman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, you don't want that.
I understand they could fix it in the movie.
You can make it look good.
But in that when they're standing for some of the promotional stuff for that, it's like Jonathan Bailey's like looking up, visibly looking up at him. It's not like just his eye. It's not just his, sorry. My point with this is it's not just his eyes that are up. His head is
tilting up a little bit.
His head is up, so it's too much. But I like I think if he was taller, I mean, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Never mind. This is a weird.
What? I don't know where this is going.
No, I just Batman being from a gay actor, like the type of annoying people that would have such a problem.
People would be like, "Why'd you do that?"
Yeah.
That's so petty and stupid if that is. But you're right. Somebody would come out of the woodworks on TikTok comments and say that. That'd be crazy though. I think he would. I think he could do a good job. I don't know if he has enough gravitas. I think he would have to
but Fierro is like. I'm like.
Fierro's soft.
No. But the Playboy flippantness that I saw.
That's a good point. He would be a really good Bruce Wayne. Yeah. I don't know how good he would be as Batman.
I think he could do it.
I think he could.
Yeah.
I think he could do the physicality of it. I mean, he does have that kind of look. I just don't know.
Fierro does have the Bruce Wayne vibes a little bit.
Yeah. I haven't seen him in anything really to compare. Because he's kind of nerdy in Jurassic World Rebirth. In Bridgerton, he's also very kind of soft.
Is he in Bridgerton?
Mm-hmm. He's a big part of Bridgerton.
Oh, really?
That's the first thing I saw.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And he's really good in Bridgerton.
Is he naked in that?
He does have some. He do be having some scenes. I think you do be seeing some butt. I do be seeing some butt. Because I remember walking in and actually watching and going, "What are you watching?"
I told this story the other day, and I think it's kind of funny. We have a mutual friend who was over at my house a long time ago, and it was like a church thing, and he was like, "I just don't understand being gay. I just don't get it."
What?
It's so random. He's like, I just don't understand how you could be gay. It doesn't make sense to me. And I thought, my only thought was it doesn't make sense a little bit. But you can't understand just a little bit. You don't look at Henry Cavill and think,
be like,
all right. Come on.
What are you talking about?
What are we talking about?
It kind of sounds like
you're
he's
projecting.
a little insecure.
Exactly. It kind of sounds like you're trying to convince everybody you're not gay. Okay? It's like if and it was so funny.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. Well, I might be out of it a little too much, but his wife just had the best come out, which was like, I'm so happy for you. As your wife, that makes me happy. That's great. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. Weird time to bring it up.
I guess I'm okay. I'm secure. Don't have to worry about you.
Yeah, I just thought that was so freaking really funny. And then another,
you would see some of these guys and go, I mean,
yeah,
maybe.
I know. And then another time, same group, we were talking about White Collar because Matt Bomber,
other gay icon crush,
and I was like, I found out he's gay, and I was like, oh no, he's gay. And they're like, what's wrong with that? Why is it upsetting? I'm like, because it's on the table now, dang it. It's a possibility, okay? It's one step closer than I would let I want to be. Yes. Okay? Of how attracted I am.
And I'll know that.
I know. And I'll be like, it's on the table. I don't know what to tell you.
I just can't even understand.
Don't even make sense. I'm like, come on, bro.
Come on,
dude. Shut up. All right.
Oh, man.
If you're not having gay thoughts, you're not straight. You gotta be a little gay. You gotta be a little gay
to be completely straight. You
gotta be a little gay to be straight. Okay? You gotta like that a little bit.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Have you seen the memes about that?
Otherwise, it's the forbidden
fruit.
Fruit. And you're like, it's so naughty.
I just want to do it. It's so dirty. I need it.
Well, being gay is not dirty, but
no. Just be the sexual It's just have you seen the videos of the memes of I've seen videos of wives asking their husbands do you think he's attractive? And they're like, no, No, not at all. Like I wouldn't ever see it. And it's like, that's a sign that he might be a little gay. He might actually be a little gay.
Oh, I hear that, and I hear, yeah, you are slightly. It's okay, guys. Straight guys,
Whatever.
You can be attracted to other guys.
Okay.
It's not that. Honestly, to me, it's not that weird. I don't.
It's not that weird. We're attracted to each other. It's fine.
No, we are not.
No, we're not. I would
Only when
the
cameras are off.
Exactly. We got to keep that intact.
Yeah.
Wow, what a fun tangent.
If you would stumble over your words in front of I think about the most manly guy, and I think about if I don't know, he saw Joe Rogan, and if you fumbled your words trying to talk to Joe Rogan, you are attracted to that man in some way, shape, or form. Just saying.
Hi, my name's Henry.
Hi, Brandon. I'm Joe. I mean, no. I'm gay. I'm straight.
You're gay. Wait. I'm not.
I'm so gay. I love you so much. I love your podcast.
I love your podcast. We got there eventually. Yeah. That's funny. Do you watch his podcast at all?
Not a lot. If he has a guest I'm interested in, I'll check it out.
I literally haven't watched his podcast in quite a while, but I watched the entirety of one where it was this guy who used to work for the CIA. Have you seen anything about that?
Yeah, I know that guy.
I just thought it was really interesting, and I watched the whole thing through. Kind of crazy. Kind of makes you feel a little dirty about our government.
I'm waiting for Chris Pratt to go on there.
That would be really sick. I mean, he normally has some cool people on.
That's kind of like the next one I'm got my eyes out for.
Yeah.
I mean, he just had on. He had Tarantino on.
Yeah, I think so. I haven't watched it. I should watch that one.
Yeah, segue, Tarantino.
Tarantino is popping in the freaking tabloids these days. Yeah. How do you feel about it?
Screw you. I mean, why?
So out of pocket?
Yeah,
what is where's this coming from?
Tarantino acted like Matthew Lillard was the one that got up after Timothy Chalamet won that award. It was I want to be one of the greats. I want to pursue greatness. Matthew Lillard has not that this bad thing, but stayed in his lane in a sense of
he's chill. He's a nerd playing D&D, just loving life, taking good roles when he can with Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Why are you shooting arrows at him?
Yeah, I'm gonna just put something out.
Protect Matthew Lillard. Hashtag.
Casting yourself to drink alcohol off of some alcoholic's foot is way worse than the worst role Matthew Lillard could be in. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. All right. I mean, I imagine what that was like. He's I just feel like we should get, he's here it is. He turns over his script and he's here's the casting. Oh, we're never going to be able to cast this. I don't know. Maybe I should just do it, right? I mean, it should just
no one's going to do it.
No one's going to want to do it. Don't even ask him. Don't ask him. I'll do it. No, it's fine. I don't want to bother him.
No. Don't ask Brad.
It's
Brad
someone.
No.
He doesn't.
He's not going to want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah,
but I will.
The only person I can imagine this is George Clooney, and George Clooney's the other brother. So I just maybe I'll just do it. It's okay.
I guess so.
It's all right.
Throwing shade at Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, apparently that was 10 minutes longer, and it had to be cut down. I'm just kidding. No.
Oh my gosh, that would be insane.
Yeah. No, what the frick, dude?
Yeah, I just don't know.
We're not I've heard so many people talk about this, but what the frick, bro?
It just feels really out of pocket. Why do we need to say these?
You know what? I really love Raiders, the last podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was really expecting, but I know they're big Tarantino people.
Yeah,
so I was kind of curious what their take on that would be.
Yeah, I understand.
And their response was, well, he always just said crazy stuff. And I was
Which are right.
Yeah, but guys.
But when is he calling out specific people? Maybe I don't know enough, so
it's he's always said crazy stuff. I'm that's just so. I mean, it's just why would you do that?
Yeah, but you're throwing at your peers.
Newsflash: Stu Macher, Scream, as iconic as any one of your movies, homeboy.
Yeah, yeah,
maybe more so.
Probably in some ways. Then.
Yeah.
Probably in a lot of his films, just in cultural
Scream?
impact. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
By the end of it, he may have a couple that feel, I don't know, cultural impact. Yeah, it's probably more.
No, it's definitely Scream.
It's definitely Scream. I haven't even seen Scream, but just on what it means for the film industry and history, it definitely would probably be Scream. it just feels like, why are you on
his
your
performance? I want to talk about like Matthew Lillard's performance in Scream is what sells the I don't know who the freaking killer can be.
Yes,
you haven't seen it, but I'm just telling you, Matthew's performance is what brings in. Oh my gosh, this killer could be anyone.
Yes,
that's what Matthew Lillard brought to Scream. Okay, so to say he's the weakest actor? No. Paul Dano was the weakest actor in SAG. That was the thing.
Yes.
I just don't care for. I don't care
for Matthew Lillard. So what he said. Yes.
You know what, dude?
You know what? I don't care for your comments.
No.
It just felt like really weird. I don't know. It just felt super like out of pocket. And I was just like, are you trying to just like be controversial to get like people talking about you? Are you going to drop your 10th film here soon? What's the point of this?
It's just funny to me. Like, I feel, man, I can't say that. Never mind.
I don't know. It's just kind of weird. And also, okay, so Paul Dano. What the frick is he talking about?
Yeah. He hasn't seen Prisoners, apparently. Has he watched The Batman? Like, apparently, I haven't seen There Will Be Blood, but apparently people say he's amazing. Yeah, I just watched it. I watched it because of those comments.
What did you think of it? What did you think about the movie? And then talk about Paul Dano.
So the movie is very, very good. Yeah. It's really awesome. It's a very good movie. This is like the Paul Thomas Anderson experience, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like I wish I had seen this before One Battle After Another.
You think it would give you a better appreciation for like the style?
For sure.
Makes sense.
But I think it's very good. I don't know if this happened to anyone else in There Will Be Blood. Totally thought there was one brother and Paul and Eli were the same person, and Eli was pretending to be Paul and like to like have people come to the land. I don't know how to describe that to you, but like Paul Dano plays two brothers.
Yes, yeah. I know that at least.
Yeah. One has one scene and the other is picked up by Eli, the other brother. Mm-hmm. But just the way it's executed, it makes you think that, in my opinion, that like, oh, he wanted to keep it a secret, so he used a fake name to like go and meet this person to then have this guy come. So the whole time I was super confused about. I thought this was I'm like, why is he so upset? Like, what does he mean? Like, why is he so upset that Danny Day-Lewis is here? I don't understand. Like, he the one that brought him here. It took me a freaking while to figure out that Paul. They were two different characters. That's on me. I'm claiming that as my own.
Yeah.
But no, I think the movie is so good. It's very, very good.
What did you think of Paul Dano in the movie?
It's interesting. So after seeing it, I kind of understand what he was coming from, because it's a very aggressive take. I don't know. Like, Paul Dano's performance is very. I don't.
He says he's like weak sauce or something like that.
It's not weak, but like I don't even think I wouldn't have used any of the words. Clips and I'm like, I wouldn't have used any of the words to describe it. I kind of feel like it's a little bit over the top.
Oh, okay.
For what everything else is. And I personally don't feel like. So he was cast as Paul, and he did his scene with Paul, and then Paul Thomas Anderson decided he liked him so much that he fired the other actor and hired Paul Dano to be the other brother.
Yeah.
I am curious what the other choice was.
I wonder what it was.
But it's just different. It's just like kind of, and I think that's supposed to be the point.
Yeah.
I felt it distracting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not. I could almost understand if Quentin Tarantino had said, I love There Will Be Blood. I am not in love with Paul Dano's performance in that movie. I think it's a little X, Y, and Z. I would have actually like really understood where he was coming from and been like, oh, I see that. And that's just like up to like whoever receives it to decide that. I don't agree with being weak sauce at all. That's weakest actor in SAG is kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
Especially when you're an actor in SAG.
Yes, that's funny. That's hilarious. That's very true.
So
let's be a little self-aware. I just feel like you have not seen his filmography. Then, like, if you really think that, like, genuinely, do you watch Prisoners and think that this guy is weak sauce? Like, I just don't get that. Even in the Batman, like, you don't have to like that it's a comic book movie, but like the subtleties in the performance. Like, how is he weak sauce? Like,
he's not weak in the Batman. Absolutely not.
I don't get that. And again, it just feels super out of pocket. Like, why are you throwing like harsh comments at this guy? Like, up here in the industry, like your industry, like what is the freaking reason for that? I don't know. It was weird. What do you think about his top 10 list of the 21st century?
Don't care anymore because he has terrible taste in what bad actors are.
That's true. It did quite invalidate some of his choices.
Yeah, absolutely.
He has Black Hawk Down at number 1.
I don't know.
Have you seen Black Hawk Down?
No.
It just feels weird. I have seen it, and it just feels weird. It's a great movie, but like, I'm
surprised he didn't put his movies up there.
That's true. He didn't want to be too pretentious. Dunkirk, he says, is the best Nolan, though.
Did I tell you about what someone told, or like someone was explaining to me, and to further my disdain for Game of Thrones, which doesn't really exist, but I don't like. I do not like it. I'm sorry, I'm getting way off topic. Sorry. Let's continue with this. I'm sorry. This was gonna take us in a completely different direction, and
it can.
I'm very, very sorry.
I love talking about Game of Thrones.
No, it's fine. Let's finish this, and we can talk about it. And then we talk about Supergirl, and then we talk about Zootopia, and then we talk about Eddington.
Maybe we will. Maybe we won't.
All right, let's go. What's the deal with this list?
He has
What's
Dunkirk.
What's your perspective on this list?
Dunkirk is the best Nolan movie to him in this 21st century. That feels interesting.
I don't.
It makes sense for him. I don't hate it, but I was just kind of like, wow.
Dunkirk is definitely overhated.
Oh, absolutely.
Like people,
it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a very good movie.
It's incredible. I just kind of thought maybe he would pick like an Oppenheimer or something like that over, because it's like a little bit more like artsy.
Dude, he's not going to pick any movie that gets enough recognition.
You think he's just going to only go for like more underappreciated stuff to be different? I mean, all these movies are great. That's not what I'm not saying they don't deserve to be on this list for him. But it does just have some interesting choices that, like, I feel like him as a director and kind of just like what we know, like, I feel like he wouldn't pick these. I don't know. He's got Zodiac in there, which is fine. Unstoppable. Have you watched that movie? Never seen that movie. Denzel Washington and Chris Pine. Like a train movie, like a train thriller. I'm just like, these are just interesting choices. He does have Mad Max Fury Road, which I feel like a lot of people probably respected. Shaun of the Dead at 9. I don't know if you've seen that. And then Midnight at Paris at 10, which I haven't actually seen. But yeah, I just was like, he just has some really interesting ones in here. He has Jackass the movie at 13. I'm just like, this is just not what I would have expected from Quentin Tarantino, especially because of his comments. I'm like, I would have expected him to do some like really obscure, like probably really great movies, but I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. All the film bros can speculate about why he did that. But yeah, Quentin Tarantino's popping off. Throwing darts. Whatever. He'd do his thing. He's always said crazy stuff.
What's so funny is like it's gonna make him wanna. It's gonna end up like I almost I'm like, what if in his 10th movie it's. Oh wait, has he had his 10th? No, he's
supposed to work on his 10th movie and then retire.
Matthew Lillard and Paul Dano are in it. Like just as
that would be amazing. Like if he cast them in his own movie. Oh, that'd be so great. Full circle. That would be the biggest FU to everyone, like, after all the hate he's getting in those, you know, like, the comment sections of social media, like, just to cast them in his movie. But there's no way they'd take the job. They gotta hate him now. Or maybe not hate him, but, like, probably have a disdain for him.
I mean, I know it hurt Matthew Lillard's feelings, like... I mean,
he said something about it.
That's my point. Is like Matthew Lillard's done nothing but like stay in his freaking lane.
Yeah,
and like not that he has to, but I just my point to that is he's not out there being like I deserve these opportunities. Like I'm like that's not. He's so appreciative of what he's been given. Like I don't understand that why you would eat whatever. Okay,
yeah,
cool, bro.
Yeah, whatever. Let's talk about Supergirl.
Wait, Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones. Go ahead. There's a connection there.
Yeah, there is a show.
There's a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. You have like
I don't like. Someone explained this to me, and it just furthered my disdain for J.R.R. Martin because J.R.R. Martin took shots at Tolkien, okay, And that's super. You know what? Do you know? I just want to tell you some of the things he complained about in Lord of the Rings.
Go ahead.
He wanted to know what tax policies Aragon enacted. He's like, that's what I'm curious about. That's something he complained about. He's like, yeah, it's all too. His complaint with Tolkien is like, it's all too fantasy, and it's all too just wraps up and it's all too comes together too cleanly. Like that's kind of his complaint with it. Hey, okay, his response to that, banging twins. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, all right. Yeah,
way more complex.
That's
and
what we want. Yeah, all right.
Edgy.
Yeah, what tax codes? Yeah, I'm so curious.
So he just wants a more like drawn out, fleshed out, like political drama than what we got in like a fantasy spectacle.
Good on you.
Yeah,
that's what you wanted.
And he did.
That's what you wanted. You saw a need. You wrote it. Fantastic. Don't take shots at somebody else because they invented the freaking genre in which you exist. Okay? Golly, you moron.
Oof.
Finish your book.
Yeah, finish it for us, please.
Yeah, anyway, the reason all this started was because he was on a panel of top 100 fantasy books. He recommended every single one of his books before the Tolkien books. Effing idiot.
Ooh, that's rough.
Idiot.
That's rough.
He's just so stupid.
Like, it just comes across really, really, really pretentious. Like, come on.
It doesn't come across. It is pretentious.
Like, you gotta recognize, like, yeah, you may have created something incredible, but like, I don't know. Whatever. Do you, dude? That's stupid. Like, you have to recognize, like, how important Lord of the Rings is and, like, how good it is. Even if it's not exactly what you wanted, like, yeah, you wrote it. You wrote what you wanted. That's great. Good for you. Like, that's okay. Like, Lord of the Rings doesn't have to be what you want it to be, but it can still be really, really great. And the genre-defining books of the freaking last 100 years, you know, like
his books have not had the cultural impact Lord of the Rings books have had.
No.
The most it's had is the show.
Yeah, absolutely. The show was the cultural impact. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what made it a household name. So not the books.
And in a way, the movies did as well, but the movies were the books are immensely popular.
Absolutely.
Like,
I don't
extremely popular.
But I think those books, the IP entered the mainstream through the show. The Tolkien books have been in the mainstream for a long time. The movies just
friggin' 40
furthered
years.
The absolute deep love that people have for it. So, like, I don't... Like, I didn't know about Game of Thrones until the show came out. Like, I didn't know about... what are the freaking books called? Song of Ice and Fire, stuff, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I did not know about his books until the show came out. And maybe I'm not the, like, person to say, like, I'm not a huge reader, but I know enough about, like, fantasy and science fiction, like, novels and things like that. So, but I knew about Lord of the Rings since I was a little kid. So I don't know. It's maybe I'm not the best testament for that, but I definitely don't think it's reached Lord of the Rings level.
Yeah. His complaints are Lord of the Rings lacks realism. He wants to know, I want to know what Aragorn's tax policy are and how leftover orcs were handled. I want to know the gritty politics and moral ambiguity. I
know what he's saying by that. I don't think he's saying those are specific complaints. He's saying, like, he's using specific examples of, I want a more fleshed out world.
No, it's Tolkien was great, but he didn't do these things. They lack realism.
Okay.
Your show has dragons in it.
Yes, that's very true. I guess
your show has people who cannot burn to death.
Yes. That's very fantastical.
How does that work? I want to know the DNA sequencing that combines so Daenerys is fireproof. Okay, George R. R. Martin, where's that? You like Tolkien enough to copy the RR.
Oh, true. That's funny.
Anyway, I just don't. It's just like, It's
okay. We can still enjoy.
He's giving him his flowers, but like, to me, it's just like, you do not get to complain about the the IP that gave you a career. Like, you don't get to.
Yeah, true.
You do not get to drive a race car past a horse-pulled carriage and go, ugh, it's so slow.
Yes, that's true.
I don't.
It's okay. Game of Thrones can still be beloved. It's okay.
No, it can't.
Yes, it can.
It needs to die.
No, I love it. It's great. I'm going to watch it a third time.
What's the best? I think the best part of Game of Thrones is the Jon Snow reveal. No?
Yeah.
That's
probably,
like my favorite part of it when I had that reveal.
Yeah, it probably is the best part of it. I mean, there's a lot of great moments.
I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just.
No, I know what you mean. Red Wedding's really great. Obviously, some of the battles are great. There's so many good moments. Every season kind of has like a great moment. But we can talk about that forever. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Supergirl.
Sorry. Well, the orcs thing, because he went into depth about like, did they genocide the orcs? Like it's like unrealistic.
After?
How did they get rid of the orcs?
Oh.
And like, wow, more like Aragon is so immoral that he would genocide all of the orcs of the people. Well, like the orcs are created by Sauron.
Yeah,
they are birthed out of the ground. They weren't like a people, like repurposed. Like I understand they have the life and sentience, but like that, like yeah. Also, like if you just, they will die out. True. Because they don't reproduce.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good.
There are no female orcs.
Yeah.
Except maybe in Rings of Power. I think Rings of Power might have done that, but that's not canon.
That doesn't count. Yeah, that doesn't count. Does not count.
They don't reproduce, so they would die out over time in the mountains. So he doesn't have to go hunt them down. Why don't you pick up a book and start writing in it and finish your? You know why he hasn't finished that book.
Why?
Because of how the season 7 was received, and he's like, "Well, frick."
Yeah, that's true.
Well, freak, that was my plan.
Yeah, which I'm like. Well, then just write a better ending, and then maybe everybody will love it and be like, "Oh, the book's great. We wish we had the book ending."
But he can't because he's stuck.
Yeah, maybe. I guess we'll find out.
Supergirl.
Trailer dropped today, as of when we're shooting this.
Mm-hmm. Dramatic pause.
All right, DC man. What'd you think?
Dude, I think it's awesome. I mean, it's interesting. I know they said it was going to be based on Woman of Tomorrow. I kind of took that as in like, hey, Superman. I had it in my head of like, oh yeah, All-Star Superman is like the inspiration for the Superman movie. I kind of thought that's what Woman of Tomorrow was going to be, just like the character reference for Kara. Looks like they're actually like adapting that story, which is cool. And maybe I can't think of another time when potentially like that tight of a comic run was adapted that this faithfully potentially
once
like down to plot points. Yeah. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. Like I know there's always drawn inspiration from, but like down to certain plot points. It seems like it's like an adaptation of that comic run, which is cool.
It makes sense though for what James Gunn has been saying. Like he's talking so much about how like this comic run inspired this and this and this and this, and he's pulling all these elements in. So like if it's a good enough story and we haven't seen something like it, then why wouldn't he just adapt it fairly well? And you know what I mean? Like the problem with Superman was we've had so many adaptations and so many different types of characters and actors playing the Superman role that I think he probably felt like I can pull in the inspiration, but I have to do something different here. But we haven't had a whole lot with Supergirl. I mean, we have had like the show and things like that, but he probably feels like for the film screen, yeah, I can just adapt this and it'll work just great. So why not? I mean, he loves the comics. So I'd be completely down if it was like a pretty faithful adaptation because it's great. So it kind of feels that way. It does feel a little darker though than Superman.
Oh yes,
I mean it's totally very dark. I won't say very dark, darker. But I like that. I like the contrast because I've heard a lot of people say. They didn't like how she showed up at the end of Superman. They were like, it feels kind of like wonky. I need more context. I've heard people say, I just need a little bit more context. And
what context do you need?
Like just why she is the way she is. But I'm like, that's cool. She's not just another like, She's kind of a little more anti-hero-ish. And I like that. And this trailer just kind of proves it as far as like there's some contrast there.
That's
and I
like complaining
that.
about Nick Fury wanting to start Avengers in Iron Man.
Well, you're right. I don't really agree with those comments. I think it's kind of weird. It's like
why does he want to start the Avengers? We need context. Oh, like, clearly we're gonna get it.
Yes,
okay,
we're gonna get
come
that.
down.
So
all
just
right,
wait. Yeah, and the trailer gives us all the context we need, and I feel like you can put 2 and 2 together. Like, why did you not like it? I mean, obviously she's showing up a little tipsy. Like.
That's like so not the thing to complain about.
Oh, it's not. It's not. No.
Because like the thing to probably complain about is the fact that she is under a yellow sun and still drunk.
Yes. Yeah.
Or like, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the trailer just clearly gives you like a taste of what her character's like. And it is very different than Superman. But I like that. It adds some depth. We don't want them all to be, you know, bright and shining armor. Like, you know, I'm a superhero. Like, give her something different, and it'll contrast Clark. I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm a little bummed because I probably won't watch a trailer beyond this one. So like, I did feel like it showed so little.
It did show very little.
It was very little shown, which is a good thing and a bad thing. I was just hoping to see a little bit more, but like, I won't probably watch another trailer past this one.
That's fair.
But no, I think it's, I mean, it's kind of like, I kind of feel the same way I did with I think Superman. Like it was like sweet trailer. Let's see how it's executed. And that's just more. You know, I think trailers don't give you the best gauge, but like I'm excited. I think they're gonna.
Yeah, I think
they do a good job. Gosh, man, James Gunn's a genius to put Krypto in Superman to get us attuned and like attached to that to him. Just because of the plot in Woman of Tomorrow. And they actually showed you a scene in the trailer.
Yeah.
So I don't really like feel too bad talking about it, but I'm not going to tell you exactly what happens, but I'll just say that this was a genius move to put Krypto in Superman and get us attached to him and introduce him. And then we have it really sets up Kara's motivations in what will be her motivations in that movie and in the Woman of Tomorrow story. So it's going to set that up. We're going to be on board immediately with what she's going to try and go do. So that's a good move. That was a great idea. I don't know what came first.
Some tears.
No idea what came first there.
Yeah.
I almost think maybe like he knew he wanted. No, I do know that he did want to do Woman of Tomorrow before I think he ever wrote Superman. So he knew he wanted to adapt Woman of Tomorrow before Superman. So maybe he did think about wanting to bring and bringing Krypto in now to get him established, because he could have introduced him here, like in Supergirl. He could have,
and it probably would have worked fine. But it is genius because you do become attached, and he is likable after Superman. So yeah, there can be some tears.
Yeah, it's good.
Potentially,
it's good stuff.
Yeah. Did you see people freaking out about Lobo?
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what they're freaking out about.
I mean, he looks like Lobo.
Yeah. We saw him for like a half a second, and he looks like Lobo if you raise the brightness on your phone. It's like I'm excited for Lobo. Like, don't get me wrong, but like I see people freaking out about it, and I'm like, what are you freaking out about?
We knew this.
Practically a silhouette. We already knew this. Jason Momoa has been saying this for the past 10 years. Like, yes, I'm excited to see him too, but like they didn't even show that much. Like there's nothing really to...
And I think we saw set photos too, so it's not like the biggest deal.
So I'm like, that's cool. I'm sure the next trailer we'll see a good shot of him talking.
It'll be a bigger deal to see him in character than it will be just to see what his appearance.
Yes, yeah. But obviously he's in the trailer, so it's cool. This is nothing new. I've heard 10 people say this now, but like it does feel a little bit like Guardians with like the aliens and things like that.
It will.
It's not a bad thing. It's going to. It's not a bad thing.
Let me tell you right now, it's going to, because when I read Woman of Tomorrow, that was my exact thought, was this needs to feel like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Gunn. Yeah.
This is it feels just like that. And that's not Woman of Tomorrow feels like Guardians of the Galaxy in the Marvel comics. That is James Gunn's interpretation of the Guardians feels like Woman of Tomorrow. So that's why I just like, get over it.
Yeah.
That's James Gunn.
Yeah. It is, and that's fine.
It's the same thing as when people were complaining about how Superman felt too Marvel-y. Hey, guess what? James Gunn changed the MCU after Guardians. He changed the tone and everything was like at a minute attempt to replicate what James Gunn did with Guardians.
Yes, with Guardians.
With Thor Ragnarok, Thor Love and Thunder, the humor in Ant-Man, all of that felt very kind of all started after Guardians.
Yes,
so I like it can feel like Guardians. That's fine. It's a space. It was never not going to.
Yes. If James Gunn's going to be in a science fiction film that's fun and lighthearted, like it's just going to naturally. When I say in, as far as like creatively driving it, obviously he's not directing and things like that. But like I think it's just going to feel that way. But that's fine because his movies are great. I think maybe if it feels too much like Guardians, people could say like it kind of feels like we're rehashing humor. But I'm pretty confident that I don't think it's going to feel that way because it's not like a ragtag team. Like it's Kara's story. You just may have some scenes that feel with aliens that feel like Guardians, and that's fine. The humor, all of that, I think it's great because those movies are good. So if it's a little bit more of that, why not? Who cares? It's a science fiction film, you know? Like that's not the end of the world. But I have heard people talking about that, and I'm like, it's not going to bother me if it feels that way. I don't think it's going to like detract from the film. If you like the Guardians movies, then you're going to like some of those similar beats, I would think. But I don't know. It's a good trailer. It gives us a good taste of the tone. I think she looks great as Supergirl. I think she's going to do a good job. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I like really noticed. I think it looks good. It's going to be fun. I'm excited for it. I think if this one hits, we're on a good momentum. We're on a good momentum.
I am like the flying in Supergirl. Yeah. The trailer feels. We haven't seen a lot of it, but it does feel different. I would assume it would just be feel like the Superman flying.
Feels more like Man of Steel.
Do you think so? I don't think. I feel like it feels maybe slower. Like it doesn't feel as fast.
The shot I'm thinking of is when she blasts up.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
I was like, that's.
I feel like that kind of like when she's in the atmosphere. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that feels different than the Superman movie. I don't know.
It does. No, it does. In my brain, I was just kind of equating it to like maybe it feels a little bit more Man of Steel than it does Superman. But I know what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe once we see it like in more of an action sequence, it'll feel a little bit different. But I think they are trying to distinguish the flying. So.
I mean, I just think it should feel...
She's also technically... Well, no. The thing I'm trying to think about is like the whole timeline of it. Because they show a little bit of Krypton and things like that. Like, isn't it that he reaches Earth before her, but she's technically younger because she's
older.
She's older than him.
She leaves
sooner than him.
I think so.
I'm trying to remember how that works. She's technically older than him.
She leaves. She's older than him. She's like supposed to protect him on Earth, and she gets caught. So when she finally gets to Earth because of time dilation, he's
older than her.
Yeah, and he's already revealed himself as Superman.
Yes, that's
right. But the essential plot point for her is that she knew like everyone right. So we think Clark is upset about not knowing his family. And like we think Clark, we feel bad for Kal-El,
yes,
because he'll never know what Krypton's like, and he'll never know his birth family. Like that's a sympathetic thing we have for him. But then we have Kara who lost her parents, lost her friends, lost her community and lost her home, like where she didn't come, like he doesn't
Clark know at the end of the day
has parents.
Yes, exactly.
Kara does not. So that's what's so compelling, I think, about her, and I think she's gonna aura farm. All the Man of Steel truthists will love this because she's probably just gonna aura farm and be damaged the whole time.
Yeah, heck yeah. I love it. Woo! Are you going to sneeze? You know what I thought you were doing? Bless you. I thought you were doing a bored look because we were talking about Man of Steel. I thought you were going.
Oh, no.
I was about to be freaking pissed at you.
I had to sneeze.
Gosh. Sorry, I'm just gun shy with all the freaking Man of Steel hate. Nah, it's a good trailer. I like it. I'm excited. We'll see more later, or you won't. But I probably will.
I'll see more online. I won't be able to avoid it there.
That is true, yeah. That is true. Should we crank out a little quick conversation about
Eddington?
About Eddington?
Yeah. Such a slept on movie.
It is
slept on. Maybe underrated.
I would say underrated.
Underrated movie of 2025 is Eddington.
Most underrated movie.
Most underrated movie that I've seen. Most underrated movie that we've seen of 2025. Eddington.
Eddington, yeah.
Ari Aster's Eddington.
Yeah, absolutely. It just seemed to really fly under the radar as far as like, I remember there being a lot of hype and then it came out and then like it didn't hear, like I heard some discourse around it and people were saying things like, yeah, it was kind of boring and I just didn't find it all that interesting and controversy or whatever. And then it just kind of like went away. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess it just is here. But I'm always like excited for an A24 movie. And then, yeah, you recommended that. Right, or, check it out and just see what I think. I decided
to watch it.
What like possessed you? You're just like, yeah, it's just on HBO Max.
Oh, it was on HBO Max, and I was like kind of on a burn to like put in some more 2025 movies.
I've been kind of feeling the same way.
And I was like, yeah, I'll watch it. And I was scared to because no one I follow on Letterboxd said even rated it.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like, no one had rated it. No one had even seen it. No one had put it on their want to watch list.
Yeah.
So like I was like, well, okay. So I watched it and I thought it was pretty freaking good.
It's incredibly well made.
I think it's probably his best movie.
I don't know if I've seen hardly any of his other movies. So he did Midsommar. I don't know which one it is. I hear both of them all the time on TikTok or YouTube. But he did Midsommar. He did Beau is Afraid, which I never saw Beau is Afraid. He did Hereditary. That's right.
Guys, Eddington is a masterpiece.
Eddington is pretty fantastic.
His goal, we're not going to get into the political stuff. His goal with Eddington was to make it feel like the internet. He wanted to make a movie about Twitter.
Gosh darn it, he did.
And he did that. That's exactly what he did.
The anxiety I felt was awful.
Yeah, and so all the people who complained about it, their people or the things they hold dear being misrepresented. That's the point.
That's what the internet does, right?
That's the point of the movie. Was to be a hyper exaggeration of everything and not to depict it accurately.
Yeah. That's
good for you.
That's how the internet works.
I'm happy you can differentiate, but people can't. Okay?
Yeah, some people definitely can't do that.
So that's the point of this movie. All right?
He said too, I wanted to write a true modern Western. I think he wrote a true modern Western and he executed it very well. Especially in the third act. I mean, it just feels like a climax. It's a little more bonkers than I think if you're thinking about like a Clint Eastwood or like a John Wayne Western. But throughout, it's structured and it feels very much like the climactic, shootout ending of a Western. So I think he absolutely delivered on what he set out to do. Setting, time, whatever, beside the point. Like, I think it's just structured and like how it's shot is so good. There's so many good sequences in this. The ending and how it just kind of like escalates. Like the last half of the movie, how it escalates is, gosh, it's so anxiety inducing. Oh my gosh. But in like the best way possible. Like Joaquin Phoenix's character just slowly just getting worse and worse and worse. It's so freaking good. It's a very slept on movie. You brought up a good point. I won't take credit for this. You said like it's up there with One Battle After Another. You think it's better?
No. Okay, I think it's just on par. I don't
think it's on par, but I think it's close. Well, I think it's close.
Yeah, on par.
I guess on par, yeah. Yeah. Well, when I'm thinking on par, I'm thinking like pretty equal. I have it probably a couple movies down on like my.
That's fine. I'm not saying it should be there. I'm just saying like in terms of quality. My
They're
thing
both
is
9 out of 10s for me.
My thing is like I feel like it's on par as in the storytelling mechanic and it being what people said about One Battle After Another and praised it for. I think applies to Eddington a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of
crossover. So like I feel like it that's why I'd be willing to say it's absolutely on par. Mm-hmm. So like it would shock me that if someone would love One Battle After Another and not like Eddington.
Yeah. I think the story, One Battle After Another story, slightly better. I think the performances, slightly better. I think if I'm looking at like, kind of like our scoring system.
That's just Sean Penn's performance.
No, I mean, I think Leo.
No. That is the best. But like, I think I would push back on you that I think Joaquin Phoenix in Eddington is in between Leo and Sean Penn. Like, I think it's there. I think it's that good. Like,
I'm talking more just ensemble. I think the ensemble of One Battle After Another is better.
Sure.
Chase Infinity stands out. Benicio del Toro stands out. Obviously, Sean Penn and Leo.
Yeah, I agree with you because Pedro Pascal is just Pedro Pascal.
He just plays Pedro Pascal, yeah.
No, I agree with you.
The other performances are good in One Battle After Another. Joaquin is just really the only, I think, absolute standout in the movie. But I think there's a lot of standouts in One Battle. So I would give it to
Emma
that.
Stone's good in it.
She's good.
And Austin Butler's good in his role, too. They're just small. And they're just...
They're small. They don't get a lot of time. Yeah. I think if they gave... I really wish they would have given Austin Butler more because I really liked what I saw. Like, if they had just... somehow weave that a little bit more in and given him more screen time, I think he would be a big standout because all of his scenes are electric. I think he's great. Which maybe they should speak to him because like he's in the movie very small amounts and it's very noticeable. So praise to him for that. The story unfolds is a little more bonkers in Eddington. I don't know. Maybe those are probably pretty on par. They're both really good stories. Execution though, they're both unique in their style. They both have very good shots. I mean, One Battle After Another has the driving sequence, but Eddington has, the shot with Joaquin Phoenix, holding the LMG and it's panning to the side and the back, but he's still focal in the shot. I mean, that stuff is amazing. Like, so they both have like very similar but very unique styles. So yeah, you're right. They are fairly on par. I think I would just slightly give the edge to One Battle After Another.
I probably would too.
Yeah.
Slightly. But I was just astounded. Like, I think Eddington's just as good.
Yeah. I was shocked.
It deserves.
Archie and I talked about it for like an hour after. We were like, "This is wild. Like this is great." I mean, just the way it escalates at the end, all of those sequences is just so intense. It's so good. It's almost like I haven't seen this movie in a long time, so I kind of feel like I'm disingenuous by comparing it. But like, just from what I can tell, like. No Country for Old Men's like a that people say is like a very Western kind of modern Western thriller. I feel like it has some of those elements and kind of like how it escalates. I thought it was good. And I was surprised that it was that good because people were just like so just meh on it or just not talking about it at all. And I was like, I don't know. There's a lot of good in it, I will say.
When I mean on par, I just mean like all the praise that One Battle After Another got, Editing should have gotten as well.
It's masterfully crafted, yeah. I think. Like the craft of the movie in Eddington is really good.
Yeah, like
the performances. I mean,
the pacing's good.
Pacing is good. Yeah, I love the pacing of Eddington because it is very slow in the beginning, and it just slowly trickles and picks up and picks up and picks up, and then you kind of once you get into that third act. You are rolling, and it's great until the very end. So it's paced it's paced differently than One Battle After Another because One Battle kind of has a kind of a roller coaster feel, whereas this is kind of a slow burn and just escalates and snowballs in Eddington. You know what I mean? Which I think is really good for what they do. Yeah, I mean,
my thing with I think there's a big complaint that it's too soon. And that it's like irresponsible to make a movie this soon or whatever, And my point to that is, I there are so many ABC, CBC, whatever show dramas that did COVID.
Yeah.
Freaking Brooklyn Nine-Nine did a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
And no one said that was irresponsible or like too soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like, that's not the complaint.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't... Like, I get what people are saying because it's fresh in everyone's mind. I think what people are trying to say with that, and maybe I'm wrong, I don't want to speak for everybody, but I think people are like, the movie makes me uncomfortable, and it gives me that same feeling I had in 2020, and they don't like that, which I get. Because I didn't like that feeling either.
Well, I just
kind of compartmentalized it when I watched the movie. I tried really hard to do that, and I think because I did that, I kind of appreciated just like the story that I was watching. And I really tried to separate myself from that anxiety that I felt and that I think we all felt in 2020. And I think it helped my experience. But if you kind of like give yourself to that, you're going to be like, this feels really like soon. Like I felt like it just started, or I felt like I just went through this. So I could understand somebody being like, I don't like that feeling.
Right. And
you know what I mean?
The way Eddington operates and the way it progresses, because I think it starts every character off at a very reasonable point.
Yes.
So I think with an uncomfortable topic or conversation comes into play, because at some point in the story, nobody's a good person in this movie. So at some point in the story, you do identify or feel like called out a little bit, because you might agree, or you feel like, or you might agree with this or that, or relate to something,
or see ideologies or something,
it's happening, and it's happening at an extreme, so you feel bad because you're being called out for, or it's being called out, or it's being made fun of, or chat. But it's like
it's all the extreme,
all to the extreme.
Yes.
It's all to the extreme. You're just seeing the realism in the extremism, and it's potentially making someone uncomfortable. I just don't.
Yeah, and maybe you just don't like that uncomfortable feeling, and that's fine.
Yeah,
like,
don't watch one battle after another then.
Yeah, that's different because of the setting, though. Like, 2020 is too real for us.
Yeah.
So, like, if you don't like one battle after another, like, for some of the story beats making you uncomfortable, I get that, but, like, the setting is different. Because people live through 2020.
I guess in my head, the 2020 thing is a moot point. I think it's more of, like, the political, like, it not taking a side politically. I think is what I assume is what people mean by, like, it makes me uncomfortable.
I think I know what you're saying. I'm kind of looking from the perspective of somebody saying, like, I lived through 2020. I dealt with this. I felt all the anxiety. I felt all the pain and the pressure. So, like, reliving that in Eddington, I don't like that. And it makes me uncomfortable, and I don't like the movie. I get that. That's why I say, like, if somebody says it's too soon, I don't necessarily think it's too soon, but I can understand somebody being like, yeah, we just went through that and I don't want to feel that again. So if somebody kind of comes from that perspective, I would probably be like, yeah, I get it. You just don't want to feel those anxiety, those feelings again, which, I mean, I don't think any of us really do. So I understood that point because of what it's set in.
The first riot scene, I think, is just with, like, the chaos that is Joaquin Phoenix telling the protesters, like, and like, I just think it's just captured so well, because they have phones out and they're recording him, and they're like, we can be here, we're allowed to be. He's like, yeah, you can, but you need a permit. You need a permit to gather this and block a road. Like, you do need this. Yeah. Like, you have this right according to this. And, like, he's like, yeah, I know. Like, he's trying. Like, I mean, like, I felt like all of that was just done so well.
Captures,
and, like,
the anxiety.
I'm just like, yeah, exactly. Like, and done so well, not in terms of realism, in terms of just making a stressful situation.
Exactly.
I am stressed out by all of the input.
Yes.
Like, I just thought was so good. Yeah. Anyway.
It definitely captures some of that anxiety.
Zootopia real quick, and we'll wrap her on up.
So fun.
Yep.
It's great.
Really good. Better than the first one?
Better than the first one? Yeah, I agree.
I think so.
Yeah, I agree too. It's like the first one I really like. I think the first one's probably like an 8 out of 10. I'd probably give Zootopia 2 like a 8.5 out of 10. Like, I think they're both really great, but I like it just a little bit more. It's a little funnier.
It's really funny.
It is really, really funny. It's a really fun time.
Did you, I don't know if we talked about this, but I cackled with there's a lot lizard joke.
Oh, yes,
and I cackled about that. I thought that was so funny.
That was really funny.
I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, I'm trying to remember what he says.
It's like Nick Wilde, he's walking and he steps on this lizard's tail, and she's like dressed in like the flannel with no sleeves and all this stuff, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry. He's like, you can keep, in this gravelly smoker voice. It's just a lizard, and I was like, that's so funny.
That's funny, yeah.
I was a fan.
Yeah,
I liked it. I loved the marshland. That was really awesome.
Really good.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I liked the whole like plot line of like the family and kind of like inner workings of like the different city. What is the city called? Oh, Zootopia. Zootopia's a city. Like kind of like having their like fingers in the city, feeling very like crime family-esque. I was like, oh, that's all really interesting. It kind of just expands on it a little bit more. Freaking Andy Samberg being
that was awesome.
The son. That was great. I loved that. He was great.
Did you catch spoilers for Zootopia? Did you clock that twist at all?
No,
me neither. It shocked me.
Yeah, I was genuinely shocked.
And they sold me up the freaking river with the beaver thing because I'm like, the beaver's bad? Yeah. Just exactly how they wanted me to feel. Yes. That's exactly what they wanted me to do. Yes. And they didn't make that obvious either. No. Because I'm starting to think, why is that door closed? Why would they close that door? Yeah. I'm starting to wonder that. And they didn't like have Judy Hopps be like, I think the beaver's evil or whatever. Yeah. Like it was so done so subtly. And it was the second I thought I had pieced that together, they switched it. And I was like, wow, dang, they cooked with that.
Yeah, that was very, very good. I did not see that coming, which I'm glad because it just makes the experience of that twist so much better. Yeah, I really like that. Ki Hu Kwan as a snake was cool.
He's awesome.
It was great. I always love to see him and stuff now. He's just so fun. He's got such a great like personality and charisma. So he was a good plot point. I like the plot point of like the whole like reptiles being like outcasts and like kind of reincorporating them. Like I thought all that was really interesting because I was wondering like where do you go after the first one? Obviously you can do like any kind of mystery and things like that, but like I was like, oh, that's a very clever story beat to kind of work into like the Zootopia world because I didn't really think about that in the first one at all, but you don't really notice it. So I was like, it's fun. It's a fun plot line. Yeah, it's a blast.
Well, now you know what the third one's gonna be now too. Did you watch the post-credit scene?
I don't know if I did.
It's a feather. And then you realize, wow, there are no birds.
Oh my gosh.
In Zootopia, either of the movies. There's never been a bird.
Didn't think that in the first one with the reptiles.
Exactly.
That's funny. I was with my family, so I think we just walked out. I didn't even think about that. Oh, wow. I don't know where they're going to go with that, but I'm here for it. Zootopia 3, baby.
Real quick, while we wrap up. We have merch coming. Well, we have a merch. It's available.
We do. It's available. It's currently available.
Shirts.
We haven't done a great job of pushing it out there.
Where I want to make sure they actually get made before I start really pushing it. But I'm gonna make sure we add that to the link tree and go check it out if you're curious. And we are trying to cook up some fun stuff.
I think 2026 is going to be really fun for some of that stuff.